Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, we're gonna listen to a broadcast, apparently. Even the cat's here.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness,
It's like a week. It was like a week ago.
the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia and with it, our lives. Our reporter is joining us now live from Dreikel's Plaza.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, jeez. That was way too loud, Elliot.
Oh, I hate this. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
Hi, Misty.
Huh?
Emma.
Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abendtime.
At least that's a reassuring voice to hear at a time like this.
How? Emma?
What's wrong?
The woman talking on the radio, she's... You all know her?
Yeah?
Who, Misty? Of course. She hosts the radio show Abendtime every Sunday night at 9.
You not listening to the radio?
I've seen her out and about in Trista too. She always looks so fashionable.
Yeah?
Though, considering Abendtime is broadcast by Radio Trista, it makes sense that's where she'd be.
Emma. Yeah. So, you guys are definitely connected, huh? And the fact that she's just been here this whole time has probably blown your goddamn mind.
Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I thank you for your attention. I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting
I always think it's
representative of the
Goliath.
Imperial government.
We just have these tanks lined up in the plaza. I would not want to be standing in that crowd with tanks just there. So that bird has to be Misty's then,
We
right?
stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks.
I gotta admit, dog, this is the loudest you've ever been, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Crossbell, our erstwhile province, has defiantly declared its independence. And as its parting shot, frozen the assets entrusted to them by the hard-working men and women of Erebonia.
Pretty sure you guys, annexed that place? So they were probably pissed about it?
As we have moved to
Or
safeguard
tried
our
to.
national interests, armed conflicts have broken out on our borders.
In fact, one of the borders disappeared.
Our enemies point to this as an example of Erebonian aggression, but nothing could be further from the truth. We acted in accordance with our duties as a colonial power. All we have done as is our sovereign right. The Imperial hand may be firm, but it is fair. These traitors, however, have shown the world that they are neither.
Oh, man. You know, I'll just let it play out.
With
I'll
an
keep my
unknown
comments to
weapon
myself.
of mass destruction, they have annihilated Gorelia Fortress, the stronghold that has long protected the very gates of this country.
Ignore the fact that we had giant cannons just targeted their crossbell. Yeah, just ignore that fact.
I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Empire, do we allow such an odious act to go unpunished?
It's a war?
Do we sit idle as the pride and dignity of our great nation is spat upon and trampled underfoot?
Are you gonna pull out something that wipes crossbell off the map?
We cannot. We must not. And we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice.
Rallying cry.
Listen to him go.
Oh, he's quite the orator, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not out to upend my expectations.
Milliam? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get through. No surprise there, I guess.
Who are you trying to call?
What is all this about?
Oh, it's part of my mission. The most important part, actually. If only I'd caught on a little sooner. But considering he managed to outwit Claire, Lecter, and even Gramps, I suppose Crow's earned this victory.
Yeah.
What? What does Crow have to do with this?
Huh. So that's your angle. You came because you had a potential lead on C and you couldn't look into it from the outside. Is that it?
Could have picked a different letter, you know. It was too obvious. C, Crow. Chronos, did you? No, not really. In my mind, though, I thought it'd be funny if it was like, I don't know. It's like, it wouldn't be that obvious, right? It's like Claire or Crow. But no, I didn't actually expect C to be Crow.
As in the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front?
But the stuff that was happening last episode was definitely shady.
But he's dead, isn't he?
No, Fee, come on.
The Intelligence Division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list of potential suspects. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to this academy somehow. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point.
How would you guys fall for that?
Looks like we spoke too soon, though. I can't believe how bad we screwed this up.
Yeah!
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
So all those times it's been recordings.
Right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to the
Yeah,
surface,
that's
right?
true. And then C appeared and then we fought him.
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in, so he wasn't able to reach us until later.
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that masked helmet and cape.
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others like nothing happened.
That's why you always kill
No one
them
would stake their entire
instead of
plan
just
on
letting
such a
them go.
precarious stunt.
To be fair, you know, he did trick you guys with dropping the weapon and using a feint, whatever you want to call it, and then disappearing. At the same time, you fell for it. You don't have to kill everyone. Break a leg. Just stop them from going.
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic that bother me.
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Gorelia Fortress? We heard C talking to us. And not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the mine, too.
Recordings, dog.
That's true, on both counts.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything that went down in Gorelia. He never left our sight.
Yeah, it's got to be recordings.
Right. No mistaking it.
My name is Seath, leader of the Imperial Liberation Front. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, there's no way he could be...
He could have recorded a message in advance and played it back.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? It could have been controlled remotely.
Yeah, no kidding.
His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that, it starts looking pretty questionable.
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleaders probably are too.
I mean, that is disappointing, but yeah, I expected that too.
Then right now, Crow is...
In Heimdall.
Oh no.
According to Patrick.
He said he was headed to Draco's Plaza, didn't he?
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang, you're dead. If he's the one who shot down the airship in the mine,
Then it's checkmate for the Chancellor. Crow's already won.
Is the Chancellor that... He's not gonna have, like, bulletproof glass? Is bulletproof glass a thing in this world? I actually don't know. But doesn't, like when the... Like, I don't know. I think I saw this where, like, the Pope or, the President does a speech. It looks like there's nothing in front of him, but really, there's actually, like, a bunch of panes of, like, bulletproof glass in front of him.
We stand at the brink of nothing less than a national crisis.
So...
In such tumultuous times, we must set aside our differences. We must look past the ideologies that divide us.
So when the terrorists attacked Gorelia Fortress, they weren't actually going to shoot Crossbell then? Because why would Crossbell work with them? Maybe they're not actually working with them. Maybe this is just like a blessing in disguise type deal. But it seems very unlikely.
I will not deny the rift that has grown between the Reformist and Noble factions, especially in recent times. But how childish, how insignificant such squabbles seem when the enemy marshals its strength beyond our borders. I have met with His Majesty the Emperor, and have secured permission to embark on the course we now must. Thus, in the name of the Emperor, and as the representative of the Imperial government, I hereby proclaim...
He's about to get shot, isn't he? Yep. Is he that dumb, though?
That the Empire's full military might shall be gathered together from all branches and divisions.
Is he really just gonna be... There's no defenses there?
Deliver unto Crossbell a swift response to their impudence, and to form a bulwark against the threat from the east.
Go finish your speech in hell.
Huh. Guess not.
Well played, Armbrust.
It's a lot of blood. This is why you have bulletproof glass.
Well, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
Claire, you're a little late. Oh, fudge! You need armor-piercing bullets, apparently.
It really was you all along. To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses.
Hey, Claire, you might have heard me just talk about this a second ago. Shoot him in the knees. Because I have a weird feeling he's going to escape if you don't shoot him in the knees, Claire.
Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, and here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Arundel, wasn't it?
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up already.
I mean, that's probably was his plan, Claire.
How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again. Ever.
You!
Oh, you're pushing some buttons, Crow.
Get on the ground! I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually. I'll see to that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's always shoot him in the knees!
gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant.
Now we know the assailant. It's Crow.
He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation.
He was
as it
shot
develops.
right through the heart, and you're to blame. But, and I don't know about that.
What is that? It's coming closer.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital. But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Oh.
Wait, what's she talking about?
Was she speaking directly to us just
Oh, yeah.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting!
Misty.
Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Emma.
What the?
Isn't that the plaza in Heimdall?
Yeah.
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations, Phantasmagoria.
Oh, I heard that game was really good. So is she working with the terrorists too, or Boris? We know she's connected to Emma, so we know she's at the very least a witch, obviously from what we just saw. 250 ARG class aerial battleship. That seems large. Noble Alliance Force flag. Oh my god. They're still gonna actually... Alright. They're like the opposite of the Reformist group, though. I mean, I get that Osborne's kind of a piece of shit. And I can't really blame Crow for wanting to do what he did, right? If he comes from a heavily, well, put down upon state that was annexed from Osborne, right? I mean, kind of sucks that he fought us a few times. That a giant mech. All right, I'm in. Crow, how do I join your side? What is that? You get 2 turkey legs as weapons? I don't think that's gonna work, dog. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, that's a little much. Can my mech come with not rollerblades, please? Like maybe, you know, jet engines on the back? And wings? Give me wings! As I was saying,
What is that thing?
it's a mech. I guess I'll wait till we're done with this.
One of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency.
You guys gonna die. Good luck. Is it... Yeah, that's about right.
Where did it?
It's probably like above you or beside you. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. You should go the opposite way. So seriously, what are those? They're just maces? They look kind of dumb. Get a beam sword or a sight. Get a beam sight. Chronos, stop having a Gundam fantasy right now. No!
What are those things?
They're mechs!
Humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights
Really?
For the
I thought they were going to be from Ouroboros.
Modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer Soldats.
But how did... Don't move!
Should have shot him in the knees!
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own. But I've got my own score to settle.
No!
That's why you shoot him in the knees!
What?
Oh!
See ya, Icy Maiden.
As I was saying, I can't blame Crow. Like, the way he got citizens involved throughout the story and like innocents involved, that's not cool. That doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth.
Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give him an A for effort. But we're talking about
You're
here.
Cayenne Peppers dude, aren't you?
Home turf.
The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country. But they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows? They might have some anti-Soldats countermeasures up their sleeves.
Hey, anything can happen. Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh?
But yeah, I mean, if he's from a country that was like put down upon by Osborne,
Little Princess will take.
then yeah, I mean, I can't really be like, oh, you know, you traitor. This has been his motive, right? Probably since he was a child. He said 8 years ago, so what is he, like 19, 18 right now? So if he grew up with that, then yeah, I mean, I don't like being betrayed, but technically he's not really betraying us. He's betraying Erebonia, which to an extent kind of is us, but again, I even brought this up when they told us the backstories of the terrorists, is like, look, I get it. Like, if you're from a small country that has had a boot to you from an oppressive regime, totally get it. I don't appreciate, like, when innocence gets involved, but, you know, waging war against, like, the army of the regime, sure.
That's for Fee to decide. The boss.
Oh, right! They said Zypher. That's Fee's play. Oh, you guys Fee's team? And you? So... Oh, what happened to your chest? Was that the dress design, or is your chest horribly scarred?
Splendidly done, Grianos. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
Does this mean you don't want to go out sometimes? You are Ouroboros, then. Okay.
I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the second Anguis.
Oh, okay. So she's higher up, then.
Lady Vida Clotilde.
PlayStation Vita.
Vast is the stage, and beauteous the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty.
He is kind of nitpicky.
Still, first Liberl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Your chastisement cuts deep. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume?
Yes, indeed.
Clotilde of the Abyss.
The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete.
And Emma knows her. Okay.
Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us. Let the second movement commence.
We gonna get that mech, Rean? It looks like it could use some help down there.
Happening?
Yeah, everyone turns to Emma.
Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across great distances. The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Okay.
The Witch of the Abyss?
Like literal sister? You said something, so no.
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
I mean, that'd probably be understandable.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept that it's real.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got two more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no. I hope my father's alright.
Yeah, he's like the head of the Reformist Party, isn't he?
Damn. Please, let Saint Astraea be safe.
Oh, right. That school's there.
Gargantuan airship. Those Panzer soldats. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the Noble faction.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time I never knew what happened to them. Now there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grail.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work, just like the Imperial Liberation Front.
Huh.
On top of that,
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off in.
Oh, so you saw that too, huh?
Bro, why did you do it?
Well, I guess you didn't
behalf
hear
of the
that
Senate
part
Council,
then.
I'd like to ask all of you to remain calm. I'm sure you all experienced that strange
Oh, so that
vision
was the
during
whole
broadcast.
school.
And the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in Heimdall. However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on, but in the meantime, I ask for your patience and understanding.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
For her, it is, with little difficulty at that.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Yo, Sarah here. Who's...
Yo.
Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away?
Well, yeah, probably.
What? Of course. I'll be right there.
What happened?
Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate.
That doesn't sound good.
All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building.
Oh, we're gonna leave this building. Rean, go to the mech.
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange is happening.
Can this day even get stranger than it already is?
Oh my god, the window's open.
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting closer.
Yeah, more importantly, when have these windows been able to open?
Several armored cars are approaching. And it sounds like they have some of those armored suits.
They're coming to the school. Rean, get the mech.
Kidding.
First Heimdall, now Trista? Are they planning on taking over the academy? Sure looks that way. Notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage. Could be either, even both.
Probably both, I'd imagine.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent people.
Yeah!
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight them off?
Probably.
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough.
Rean, to the old schoolhouse dog.
I'm not sure how much help we'd be or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
To go back to that old schoolhouse and go to that mech.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
And my
You woke up
axe.
today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
Wait a minute, none of you guys use an axe. I missed opportunity.
None of us did. But this
We got a
battle
bow,
came
we got
to
a
us,
sword.
So we'll draw the line here.
Should have given Milliam an axe.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Whoa!
Guess I'll help too. I wonder how Lamy will match up against those giants.
Probably poorly.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right, let's do this.
Elisa? Why are you all so flustered? What's going on?
We're going to war!
Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on here? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front gate.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can.
Patrick's like, what?
Schwarzer?
What are they?
Oh, the civilians.
What in Adios' name is going on?
Gordon, you go back and fight those goddamn things. I'm still mad about you about how you treated your goddamn family.
I heard a war started in Heimdall.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here.
Debatable, but
Show
yeah.
you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
Toa, George.
Rean!
What are you doing here?
We're gonna fight.
You aren't...
You're not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
Oh, damn right we are.
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor to fester.
Exactly.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can.
We're gonna push our luck.
You can't be serious.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... Well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want to do?
Oh yeah.
We are. This academy is giving
But
us
first
a
we
lot.
need to go to the old
We've made
schoolhouse.
friends here. Learn to better ourselves. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys...
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
George. Toa.
As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through.
Oh, I knew you were the right person to dance with.
But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in
Toa,
danger,
why did you
even
come to a
little
military
bit, you get out of
academy?
here, okay? Run away. Surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out there.
Absolutely no promises.
Promise me.
I just said no promises.
Of course.
Rean!
We promise.
Okay, now we're just lying.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
To be fair, I don't know how that would even be possible, George, but thank you. I don't know who we're gonna bring, but why not? Just same exact party as we brought to the school. Okay. Well, hi. Now we can talk and organize there. Celine. Yeah, I imagine. Okay. So we can't go to the old schoolhouse and just be like, hey, can I ride this mech? We can go back in here. Which is kind of odd. Oh, yeah. Great. That's awesome. I can't walk through your swords. That makes sense. You guys just repeat the same thing? Okay. I'm assuming... Okay, I guess I'll talk to everyone around here before we go out to Trista next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head to my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you're interested in watching me live stream at twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.